Hi, Bill. I just want to illustrate something here for you that the challenge with this hondru. Um, so here's the original layout. Of course, we're going to be looking at this flipped, but the original layout is all designed with balance, and there's just good balance to this front elevation. When you talk about removing this entire garage and sliding it over off the end of the house, not only are you going to have three big garage doors all in a row facing the road, you're exposing a massive wall of brick in this case, and the portions of the house that are behind it doesn't necessarily have any interest to them. So your revision has a big mudroom here, and it's not like there's you got to have a lot of windows or something to break up this big amount of brick. And the second floor, I mean, that was just a walk-in closet on the second floor. So you've got a walk-in closet that's blocking all of this. So there was no windows for this bathroom. There was a door here for this bathroom. So this becomes a pretty big challenge to make this front elevation look good. So this is not to show you what I have. This is just to show you geometrically what we're left with when you take the garage off. I mean, I just threw a roof on this. I don't know if it'll be a hip, if it'll be a gable. I looked at a lot of their samples from Howes, and they had some hips up here. Actually, a lot of them were like story or story and a half hips, which aren't these big, tall, designs with very symmetrical window fenestration. So the samples that they had online really don't have anything to do with this elevation at all. You talked about doing one of those entrances with the post and beam kind of look, which you can do that, I guess, but it's not like it's definitely going to be a challenge. So anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with the roof yet, but this roof will have about this much mass, whether it's a hip or whether it's a gable or whatever. Instead of having just a big flat surface here going into this big flat surface here, I mean, I thought that we had to bump out at least maybe the center bay just to add a little bit of interest. I might go further than that. I'm not sure, meaning like I might have to do like a reversed double nested gable or something here. Maybe I might try that. It's water would be an issue back in here if that's the case. But again, I'm just showing you scale wise how much we have to overcome with this big blank wall with no roof to break it up and no interest when you take a quote unquote perfectly good plan and try to make something else out of it. Or somebody sees a house, a model house, and says, I really like this house. This is the house that I want, but you've got a piece of property that, doesn't really lend itself to the elevation that you're looking at, and then you got to bastardize the plan and do something different with it. You're designing from the outside in, and that does not. I mean, I don't know what you're really saving other than making a headache for the situation. So I just wanted to, I only got into this for about an hour and a half yesterday at the end of my day before I had something else I had to leave the house and go to something. But I'm just showing you, this is what I'm starting out with today as I get started, and it's going to be a challenge to overcome this. No matter how you slice it, I would think you got to bring this profile down. It's to have this big two story, and then slink down to this one story. I don't even know if this roof will probably have to get steeper. Right now it's 812. It's all 812. All the big portions are 812 except for the reverse gable or 1212. But I think this is going to have to be higher than 812 in order to get a useful walk-in closet. That's what was in the other garage off the front of the house, was a walk-in closet. This is all walk-in closet. Of course, ours will be much, If it's a gable, it'll be a much longer. It'll be a 33-foot long walk-in closet, which I don't know that you want that. If it's a hip like this, if this geometry works out, which it doesn't look like it does, it just looks like this needs to get more, maybe a 10, 12. You might have two-thirds of it might be closet, and then to get a window in there, this would be another reason to bring this gable up. So anyway, my point is I need to add some interest to a big portion of the house that we just kind of revealed. So just wanted to illustrate that to you.